Hey guys, we're going to pick up on chapter 2 here. Chapter 2 is Choose to Seek Knowledge Through Education. Hey guys, before we jump too far into the material, I wanted to just ask you guys to read this book along with me. I don't feel it's a big ask. It's asking for 5 or 10 minutes of your week to invest in your future self, because these are decisions and this is wisdom that if you get this wisdom inside of you and start acting with it, it will help your future self avoid issues, problems, potentially, some pretty big stuff could be avoided. So this is like 5-10 minutes I'm asking out of your week to for your future self. So please join me in this. And if you don't have a book, let me know. I'll get one to you. So here under knowledge and the knowledge through education, I underlined this, that the true purpose of knowledge is to leave the world a better place than you found it. The more you learn, the greater impact your life will have. I like that. This section here is about Dr. Carson and kind of his story about he grew up real poor and his mom made him start reading books, and then he realized at first he hated books, but then he started loving them because they allowed him to go places that he couldn't travel otherwise. And then you have the possibility of controlling your own destiny if you're willing to put in the appropriate amount of time and effort. And make sure you think big. God has given everyone at least one talent. Success is taking the talents that God has given you and using all that to elevate people. And then right here in bold, are you filling your mind with knowledge by reading good books? Like we should all spend some time with some good books. They really help move us up to the next level. So here on these pages, this is what struck me, that this guy Clarence, at the end of his senior year, like he made it all the way to his senior year of college and he flunked out. I mean, that's just crazy. He was a star basketball player, but then he got more involved with the cool crowd and was dating girls, and said he had money, and then he went from that straight to being homeless and broke in less than a week, all because he refused to study. Listen to how dumb that is. He refused to study. And so that was, honestly, he says right here, not thinking carefully about my future. I made a stupid choice. So here's a chance to learn from others. Now, this is what a good friend and mentor can do. Like, say you were in a situation like that where you flunk out or whatever. So he had this, mentor that he told him that he was disappointed, but he still believed in him, and that this was not the end of the world, but that he would get over this. He'd come through this, and that he wasn't alone. And during this time is a real low point. Here it says that he slept in an unused locker room. On the floor. Crazy. Then over here, it kind of talks about, I love this. I believe that in life we all get at least one chance for success. I think that's good. And then, do you want proof about like finishing high school is for your best interest, or finishing college is in your best interest? So look at these numbers here. $554 is a weekly earnings for a high school dropout. Compare that, it goes all the way up to $726 a week for a high school graduate. And then all the way to almost doubles itself for a college graduate, $1,310. And of course, depending on the degree, that could be substantially even better than that. So I thought that was really good information. If you want to start thinking about your future self, look at these numbers. Then here, said another way, by not taking advantage of education, you may be unintentionally limiting your future life options for success and fulfillment. And I love this bolded statement. It is never too late to do something good. Clarence here, after flunking out of school, it was a tough path. He was embarrassed. He went to night school to get his grades up, but he didn't quit. So Then this next bold thing, there is no such thing as being too dumb to succeed, just too fearful, too lazy, or too proud. So those are the three things you got to watch for. Get past those, and I mean, there's successes in front of you. And those are all within our control to overcome. And you will win if you don't quit. It's kind of that simple. So really loved this chapter. I thought it was good. And then they got some book recommendations. A lot of good book recommendations on these pages. A couple of these I've read. I did read that How to Win Friends and Influence People in college. Pretty good book. But all these are really good books. All right. Well, look forward to talking to you about these. Take care. Bye.